82. So I want everybody to look, and I think the best way to look at this is in the middle of the page on 441. Does everybody see that sugar cube building that they built? Okay, this sugar cube building has how many dimensions? 3. Okay, not only does it have a bottom floor, so to speak, with a width and a length, it also has many stories high, okay, pretending it's like it's a building. So it doesn't just have one level, which would be area, length times width, but it also has height, okay? So it's important for us to see how this looks, okay? Because what you're looking at is called volume, okay? So what I want you to write down is that V is for volume, okay? And anytime you're working with volume, because we are multiplying 3 dimensions, what is my answer I'm going to always have? Cubed at the end instead of squared. Because when you're working with area, you're multiplying 2 dimensions. Here, you're going to be multiplying 3 dimensions, okay? So, what I want you to see, I'm going to try to draw a cube up here. Okay, there's my cube. Got it? Okay. Can everybody see it pretty good? Okay, good. Now, imagine if I filled this bottom right here, level, up with a bunch of cubes, okay? Let's say I went 5 cubes across. So I had 5 of those cubes across. And then how many rows in that bottom floor? Let's say I had 4. Okay, so is everybody staying with me what I'm doing? I've got 5 cubes on the first row. Okay? But I'm going to have 4 rows that go back. Okay? Does everybody understand what I'm doing? So I've got 5 in each of my 4 rows. So I've got 5 sugar cubes in 4 rows. Everybody understand what we've done so far? But we're not going to stop there. We're going to go levels high. Okay? Somebody come up with a number. How many levels high are we going?
5.
5? Okay, so we go 5 levels high of this stack that we have on this bottom floor. We keep multiplying that over and over and over and bringing it up, okay? So basically what volume is length times width times height. That's basically what you're doing, okay? So let's just take the bottom floor. 5 cubes times 4 rows gives me how many cubes on the bottom? 20. So let's say I had 20, length times width was 20 cubes on the bottom row. But my height is how many cubes high? 5 stories, I guess is the better way to say that. 5 stories high. So if I have 20 on the bottom floor and I do 25 times, I will get 100. So the volume of this cube, sugar cubes that we put together would be 100. Does everybody understand how we did that? Yes.
Would be 100 square.
100, and if we were doing, I don't even know what a centimeter, whatever, I don't know how it is. Let's just do centimeters. And because we did 3, what would it be? Cubed. Very good. So you'd put a 3 right there because we're working with volume. Yes?
So you do 5 times 4 times 5?
Yes, and the thing is you could just do 4 times 5 times 5. It doesn't matter how the numbers go because multiplication, you can switch numbers around. Okay? Does everybody understand how volume works? Okay, so I want everybody to look at this. The only thing they tell me is that on this cube, now what makes a cube special? What did you say?
6 faces.
Okay, yes.
3D.
It is 3D. A cube is different than a rectangular prism. Why?
It's all squares.
All sides are equal, okay? A cube is a square, basically, with all squares for the faces. What's important to know about a square? You said it. All sides are equal. So if they tell me that this cube was the key word, has the side of 10 centimeters, can I find out the volume of this cube if they only give me one measure? Yes, why? Because it's a cube, and because it's a cube, we know that all sides are equal. Okay? So what would my length and my height be as well?
10.
10, because it's a cube, right? So this would be 10 and this would be 10, even though they did not give us those measurements. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Okay, so 10 times 10 times 10 is 3 zeros because I have 3 zeros. Okay, so 1,000 centimeters cubed. Very good. Everybody feel like they understand it? That is lesson 82.